Is Earth 2 creating the biggest resource database in the history of the world? You guys voted saying you wanted more Earth 2 speculation, so here you go. Now, we already know from the draft paper that Earth 2 has over 200 million data points, measuring in over 500 gigabytes of existing resource location data, and a significant amount of time was spent to ensure that the placement of key resources was as realistic as possible. They even go on to specifically state, but for us, this was still not accurate enough, and seeing it's why they're bringing in resource validation and submissions. Now I know this year they're trying to keep promise of resources being in the correct locations, but this promise could have been accomplished with existing information available to the public, in much the same way Earth 2 Biomes added the blue dot resource information to their website. And honestly, I don't think that there would have been many people who had an issue with that. It would have also certainly been far less time consuming and costly, as Earth 2 are literally going to need a team to manually review every submission, double check the data is correct, and then approve it. To me, it seems like there's a lot more going on to justify the full year's delay, and I know, you guys are thinking it's just because they want the resources to be tokens on the blockchain like Essence, but that hasn't stopped them releasing Essence on the platform before the exchanges. So I can't see why it would have stopped them releasing resources for this long and then going on the chain post-release too. So what I think has been going on is they've been collecting every free and paid bit of resource data available, preparing partnerships for the users of said data, finding more use cases, building commercial environments for it to be used and displayed, and preparing systems for us to submit the missing ones too. Now, we need to remember, us voting on resources being in locations doesn't make that resource appear in that location. Instead, it simply has the Earth 2 team check the information that users have submitted about missing resources in those locations faster, meaning we're literally doing a ton of research for this resource database and giving it to them in exchange for Essence rewards. To me, that's pretty cool and win-win for us and them, but also for me, far too elaborate system for it to just be about keeping a promise. Now, I can't imagine them saying to clients who want to use this resource information to just go check the Earth 2 ecosim. I do think they will have a commercial resources gateway as a separate part of the Earth 2 platform that they can then use for their client specific needs, whether that may be identifying resource trends, following a flow of gold in certain locations, measuring global resource distributions, and much more. But also in turn, that data then being used to feed us resources too, and potentially continue adding to that data. Now, what do you guys think? Do you have any thoughts, ideas or opinions on this? Let me know in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have an amazing day.